Alright, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Nobody asked, Chaska. Nobody asked. Last time we did Lowen's quest. Today, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. There's no new quest or anything out yet. But, I think... Oh god, look at all these things. Wowie wowie. Whose birthday was it? Yamiko's. Ooh. We're gonna try to find that quest and explore the new area over in Mondstadt, which is where we were last stream. So we're just gonna keep exploring. We got that over there. So I don't know what the world quest. That might be the quest for this place. I don't know. We did get a mysterious quest, or run into a mysterious person, I guess. We first entered. So
sail shines with white light. What has it left behind?
oh, there's another quest. It's a world quest as well. It's another world quest. So what do I do? What do I do? Which quest is it? I don't want to accept a random world quest and then just get screwed. Can I do like a... Let's see. We can just do whatever requests. But what is this one? You reach an uninhabited island across the sea, which is home to an enigmatic sundial. That's the other one that I looked at last time. I don't know what that one is. I don't think it's connected to anything crazy, though. So, I guess we say fuck it, and we go...
And now I'll make it all disappear.
We'll do this one over here, I guess, and see if it's what I think it is. If not... Oh well, we're doing something at least. Oh. It's not voiced. I'm gonna end my life in Minecraft. Alright, well, some people just won't listen. I already told you, now's not the time to go up the mountain. He's there, old man. Man with two ends. Let's calm down and talk this out. We were getting along just fine early at the night. The moment I mentioned I was heading for Wind Rest Peak, he grabbed me and dragged me all the way here. Oh, Huffman, what's going on here? As you can see, old man is trying his best to keep people away from it. Wind Rest Peak. Anyway, let me introduce you. This is Leipart, an adventure. What I saw, what I felt, it was terrifying. Oh, his name is Man. Okay. Surely you don't wish to hear it. Doesn't look like I'm going anywhere today, so let's hear it. Consider it an extension of our great drinking and bragging session from earlier. What sort of great peril are we facing here? The sanatorium's haunted. Seriously, I saw them ghosts with my own eyes. Ghosts? It happened last night. Oh. Dog. Another statue of Venti up here. Slow down, Hauptmann. Slow down. Is that Venti? What's that, a Sunsetia? Fox must have brought it here from Windrest Peak. Hope it's not nesting inside. Interesting. More Sunsetias. Oh! Oh, that was quite the scare. I think it's just breaking down here. It's true. This is taking too long to demolish, and no one's removing or maintaining the stuff inside either. There's just letting everything rot. I'd wager getting one Gremlin college to look after this junk for a few months works out cheaper than hiring a few young men to move the stuff out in one day. Possible. A weasel thief. Well, it looks like I won't need reading glasses anytime soon, but those weasel bear, they're worse than fox lairs. Never mind, let's... Thinking more doing this, yes, let the poor old man deal with this. Yeah, light's broken cough. Come on, Hauptmann, why the barking at the cemetery? You'll let the scent of death but lack the courage to rush headlong into the tranquility of eternity, eh? Oh, wait, what's that? Did the bed just move? Just lizard. We go for nothing. Where you going, Hauptmann? Random girl. Random spooky girl. Oh, we're on the grave. That's how it happened. I swear it on my paycheck and the responsibilities that come with it. Would you be moaning how little you make as a doorman? I'm not just any doorman. I oversee demolition work and cultural heritage preservation. Though, yeah, the pay is bad. Well, then I swear it on my reputation as the tavern. The most serious oath for us Mondstatters. Should really investigate this myself, but I still have to meet up with a knight's expedition who are returning to Dormanport. Sorry about this, Jedi Wolf, but could you check out the sanatorium for me? Kind of sort of scary stories like this usually mean something bigger's at play. And what about super scary stories? The truth behind those is usually basic scientific facts about how superstition can be harmful. It's fine, I know my way around a fight either way. Yeah, true, we've run into ghosts before too. Most of them were actually pretty easy to talk to. Though there really are ghosts in this world? No, it's just all strange elemental powers and scientific phenomena at work. In that case, I won't go today. I'll just stay in Dormanport and have some drinks. They're technically ghosts. Remnants of a person? Memory of them? I mean, yeah. We've encountered different variants, I guess. So where's the quest that where the fuck is it? Damn it. I don't know what it's called. I don't know where it starts. It's probably not even this. Fuck. Whatever. Go up the cliffside. I really don't know what quest is called or where it is. Oh well. There's something up here. I would like to go to that island over there. The lighthouse. The windmill on an island. There's boats out there. Cool. Wonder if we could get to one of those boats. Probably not. Maybe. Guess we'll fight this guy.
Now disappear.
Alright, well, there goes Lenny.
Fail. Locked on.
You die. Thank you. Me too, bro. Me too.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away.
Did I do the other
So
world
you can
quest
never
that's
have
over
too much
here?
Mora, huh?
Since we're here anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
Old man said it happened at night. We'd have to wait.
Rain.
I love waiting. I forgot how to wait.
My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked.
Oh no. Hair and feathers. Why am I blanking on how to... I've been playing too much NTE, so I can't... It was 2100 or something? That's what they said? 20.
Time for some training when I get back.
Alright, let's see if we can find that ghost. Okay, it was as we thought. There's nothing in the graveyard. Yet. Yet. Oh man, must have made a mistake. So look at the portrait. Girl was so young. There's a sad story behind this one for sure. You friends with my sister too? Yeah. You look exactly the same. Sister? So you've gotten to be the younger sister of the person buried here, right? Well, and you're also her friends? I don't think we count. Yeah, the old man at the gate last night, so the knight sent us to investigate. I see. Well, I'm just here to look for her. I didn't expect that rumor to be true. A rumor? Yet those who go to the sanatorium will stay there or something similar? In her letters, my sister said the sanatorium was about to close and that she was going somewhere far away. Maybe she went traveling around the world or something? Oh, wait, her gravestone is right here. Sorry. Sorry, before I came, I thought the same way you did. It took me some time to prepare myself before I could come here for answers. I might have worried, or I might have arrived a bit too late last night and ended up frightening the old man. Please help me pass along my apology. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. Okay, Paimon until he gets you. Just gotta explain it to everyone and you'll be fine. It was a little late last night. I planned to ask the old man about the situation, but he fled without even looking back. But now I want to look for traces of how she lived her life. Perhaps that would lead us to some clues on why she would... You know what? Let us help you. It's getting late, and the sooner we finish, the sooner we can head down the mountain. Right, Jedi Wolf? Right. By the way, what's your name? What is it? Is it an embarrassing name or something? In that case, Paimon can give you a nickname? How does that sound? No, it's just, I plan to, well, I came to say goodbye. Zetlin. My name is Zetlin. Alright then, let's help Zetlin look around together, shall we, Jedi Wolf? Or... Put the traces left by Zetlin's older sister. Okay. I assume one is me talking to her. First sheet written in bold, sweeping strokes to Coach. I don't know. One of my family members came to apologize. In theory, I really shouldn't should have held my ground, but guess what? He showed up with my newborn grandson. So I'm leaving the sanatorium. The burial plot and headstone I bought, they're yours now. No, you can't refuse. I've already settled everything with the lector here. Every inch of that plot is yours. Good thing that the headstone hasn't been engraved yet. It's a deluxe model, mind you. You should find a photo of yourself looking particularly dashing and put that on there. 100 years from now, let's find each other again in the wandering winds of Mondstadt. Actually, never mind all that. I'm getting out of here, and you're bound to recover soon enough. I'll see you at the tavern down the mountain then. Boer, 6 feet tall and 68 years young. Bauer? Second sheet written in a different hand to my fellow patients at the sanatorium. Let us all congratulate old Bauer on finally making peace with his family. The old man went to great lengths to prove that he was done with them. He even dropped a fortune on a burial plot right here in the sanatorium. Now maybe there was a genuine shred of resolve behind that decision. Personally, though, I'm chalking it up to a moment of madness, a cocktail of heat of the moment, brain fog, dementia, and a sprinkle of old age paranoia. And I don't mean to make light of dementia. It is a heavy burden that many of our fellow residents carry, a serious condition that deserves our attention and care. Do take good care of the elders in your families. Now that he's made peace with his kin, he's gone and signed the grave over to me. But I don't want it. It's morbid as hell. I doubt any of you want it either. A grave is a pretty cursed gift to be lugging around. Since my lungs should be fully treated soon and I'll be heading down the mountain any day now, I'm officially releasing my claim on that plot and headstone. First come, first served. No, that came out wrong. If anyone happens to need it, no, that's even worse. You get the point. To my companions in recovery, come find me for a drink when you're well again. Coach who's changing careers and never stepping foot in the mines again once he's out of here. Written another, Still subscribing has my family's trade for generations, whether it's Lewis style, Mondstadt style, or Anazuma Sotoba. I can carve and inscribe them all. We're officially recognized by both the Wangxing Funeral Parlor in Liu and the Church of Favonius. I'm available for inscriptions only until I'm cured and out of here. Grave charge. Don Grambov, who does not know the Gravedigger's song, ask me one more time and I'll carve a curse on your tablet. Okay. What do we do here? What do we have here? An envelope? Oh, the other one's over here. I'm just trying to read through all this because it's another one of those fun quests where there's nothing voiced. And I love so much dust in the bottoms to win for the center of patience back in the day. I'm just reading through it as fast as possible. It's not that I'm not enjoying it. I just don't want to fucking read everything. I also have food that's getting cold because I have to fucking read all this. So, that's fine. Q. Caitlin, what are you waiting for? No, I think something feels off. What was that? Oh, yeah, that's definitely something off. The statue wasn't like that. That's completely changed. Oh, this place looks kind of different from before. What happened here? Oh, shit. Whoa. I'm Nihalata, Watcher of Nothingness, the Open-Eyed. Noble traveler from distant realms, returning from the Sea of Stars. Greetings, I bid you welcome. It knows you, but I don't know it. As it should be, we dwell within the watchtowers of the world we're never meant to meet, even across countless ages. Yet I have now fallen into the mortal realm for one purpose alone. I beg that you ascend to the high heavens and free the Aeonists of the past from their inverted fates. Please touch the animal Archon statue over there. It is a gateway that leads into the heavens. Wait, can't you see that there's an ordinary person here? Are you sure Caitlin is supposed to hear these things? At least let us take her back first. Conceivable, you really came. Please remain calm. I merely placed her under my protection so that she shall not suffer any apathetic afflictions after ascending. Do you mean we're bringing Caitlin with us? She has her own journey to embark upon. When you reach the temple above the sky, she will be restored. Hey, hold on. We never agreed to go to some strange place like that. Let Caitlin out first. This is not some strange place. This is the seat of the governance above the skies. Its name is Segment Domain Tau. Or perhaps let us use its lost name, the Temple of Space. Temple of Space. What it just did earlier. That is correct. It belongs to the god who once appeared before you, my creator. Within the temple you shall find your answers. Please take this with you. It will aid you in my stead. Okay, it's a hand. Cool. Ah, what is that thing? It's kind of cute. A little strange, but kind of cute. Could you explain what it actually is? A watcher does not explain. A watcher observes in silence. Once safety may be guaranteed, it will restore Caitlin. Don't just assume that we're going. You're just looking to dump responsibility for this onto someone, aren't you? Noble Outlander, are you willing to go? There it is again, talking to yourself. It dodges the question. You haven't been making any sense for a while now, you know. Good enough, do you know what it's trying to say at the Temple of Space? I will go. Eh? Okay, sure, if that's what you want, then Paimon will go with you. Huh? Where did it go? If my earlier discourtesy has stirred anger within you, come at me with blade in hand. I'll await you in the mortal world. What do you think? You're like a boss now. Don't really wanna investigate the Animo Archon's statue. Some words on it. Oh shit. This is the beginning of this is the loading screen. A message structure like this is just flown seen above Mondstadt. The light. So wish this was voiced. Dylan, are you alright? I'm fine. My sense of time's a bit off though. Like a very long while has passed and yet just an instant. Sounds like a familiar feeling. Have you felt this way before? You must have been through plenty of misfortune too. How long has it been for you then? About 500 years? What? Has so much time passed already? Oh, he's talking about the time weirdness stuff that happened to him. That said, Paimon's not sure if 500 years is that accurate at this point either. As for this time, it's only been about 10 minutes or so. So that's how long it's been. Say, You never asked us for our names. Oh yes, when I tried to call for help just now, I realized I didn't even know what to call you. Sorry, at first I was planning to... Well, never mind. I already know that you're Jetty Wolf. What about your pet? Hey, Paimon's not a pet. Paimon's Jetty Wolf's best companion and... Best guide and companion. Yes, Paimon's not a pet. And if you're gonna make another corny joke, you can stuff it. Oh, I'm sorry, Paimon. Well then, hello Paimon, hello Jetty Wolf. We'll make sure you get back down safely, but for now we don't have any leads as to how. Let's keep moving forward. We need to find someone to ask them what's going on. This is wild. Why didn't Lenny get revived? Doesn't look like we can go any further. Huh? The door. Whoa, Paimon was expecting there's a huge space behind this door. Neither was I. The statue living? Is it just a statue? It's just a statue. Of course we have to move statues. Hand seems kind of excited. Do you think it can solve the problem in front of us? Probably. I don't really give a fuck about that though. What's all this? Some Luwei stuff. Nice. Got glass in front of... Oh. My reflection. But it doesn't show straightforward. It's kind of weird. Anyway. Um, odds are you're right-handed. That strange person even mentioned your name. Don't worry, Paimon's gonna give you a great nickname. Let's go with Dex, shall we? Rooms look like they're preserving stuff and or just
War makes a lot of
parts
problems
of
go away. So
history.
you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Fontaine. Crabby. Like it's frozen in time almost, but then those fish aren't frozen in time. Gears. Cool. Round and charming at first glance, but consider this the degenerate lower creature, as the Remurians once called it, has wandered through the seas for far longer than the entirety of Remuria's own civilization endured. That measure, the blubber beast may be closer to eternity than any empire that has ever risen. It's certainly closer to the perfect sphere. Okay. When the apostle of the Golden City still walked among us, I once saw creatures like this in the southern territories. The great mother who granted us life, I would not dare speak her sacred name. What might she think, how knowing one of her creations has been confined here? Though perhaps the thought is futile, in the end, what place in this world is not a cage? Okay.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Gotta go to the other side now and maybe move it over here. Come on, Dex. One done. One to go. We got here. Whoa.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Can I read these? No. Nope. Couldn't really tell you what that other place was. It also being Fontaine. That some sort of serpent thing. Sea serpent. I don't think it's a dragon. Sometimes the cubes of the Temple of Space will compress exhibits into elemental cubes, which are easy to store and transport. There are 6 types of elemental cubes in total. They are hydro cubes, pyro cubes, central cubes, geo cubes, precious cubes, and space cubes. Place the required number of corresponding cubes into the display case to restore the exhibits. Okay.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
There's a missing painting over there. The person here. Okay, well, fuck you then. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Gonna level something up? Level up a random ass fucking whatever. There you go. I really don't need any of these. Don't care. You can have all of them. Alright, there you go. I know there's a person, but I want to see more. Give me. I can, oh, I see you. So we're restoring that. What is that? Mnemonic clusters and memory factors. A memory factor is the smallest unit that makes up a civilization. By dismantling the mnemonic clusters they form, you can obtain memory factors. Then, offer them to the memory core to obtain blessing. Okay. Hello, random guy. Hello. Ah, humans. I thought the uplifting had already ended. More cases like Hilda's then. More cases like Hilda's. No, wait, perhaps we were simply unlucky. Newcomers who have only recently passed the trial of the apathetic interval, maybe? Greetings, newcomers. My name is Astoria. I hail from the age when the Dark Dragon King rent the sky open. And you are? What age was that? Anyway, call me Dirty Wolf. Paimon's Paimon. Zaitlin. So you're Zaitlin. Ah, Dexter. You're here as well. Now I understand you must be people of the present age, in which case you have come to reinforce us. That was quick. So Dex's real name is Dexter, huh? Is it your friend? No, we call it Dex too, but it just sent me a secret signal. As such, I introduced it using the more official, more impressive sounding name. Hey, Dirty Wolf, Paimon wants a formal name and a secret code too. Ah, but now is not the time for such talk. Since Lita has sent you up here, that means it is finally over our time to strike back. Wait a minute, we're still confused. How confused? More confused than I was the first time I looked upon Escher's paintings. Does the name ring a bell? He's from a very long time ago, though. Surely not someone you know. Yeah, you know what? Who knows? Maybe he really was famous. Actually, that pisses me off. Why didn't I make my mark in history? You know what? Let's just call him Maki from now on. Maki? Paimon feels like she might have heard that before. No, this isn't the time for that either. Let me ask you, do any of you have combat strength on par with a junior Romurian centurion or higher? Don't worry, General can beat people up just fine. Come on then, let's head out and show them what Incration or maybe Makara means to you. Okay. Sure, let's find that. Malleable platform. Wow, I love malleable platforms. Malleable. Cubes. The goddess of death does like her cubes. So they locked away some sort of thing here they've been fighting off for thousands of years, or of past, present, future. It's beautiful. It is pretty cool. Look at that is the center of the Pillar Hall of Space. Now then, let us set our course for the heart of the world, a realm unreserved for the old or the young, rulers or fools. Why? Yes, come, it's team huddle time. We have a strategy meeting to hold. Does that team include me? Oh, Paimon almost forgot. Astoria, do you know how to send someone back down to the ground? I do. And can you tell us how to send Zaitlin back? She's just an ordinary person. In the past, it would have been nearly impossible. The temple's laws and order draw close into collapse, making it now a trivial matter. You simply need to do me a small favor. Alright, but it better be small. Oh, it's simple. Smash a few crappy guards, rescue an old friend, and escort us back to the center of the Pillar Hall. That doesn't sound too bad. And do you know what kind of god rules this place? Jennifer was looking for her. This was once the sacred hall of the god of space, but she is nowhere to be found. After the mistress vanished, one of the two stewards fell from grace and departed. The one who remained, Melinta, grew increasingly severe with us. He did not descend into the mortal world, but he has descended into madness. Melinta, does that mean that the one who fell from grace is that self-absorbed Nihilita guy? Correct. The watcher who introduced Dex to you is one who departed. Nihilita of nothingness. So it really was that big winged guy who talks to himself, doesn't care what people say, and chooses a subject whenever you ask him uncomfortable questions. Does he really talk that much? No matter, the two of them were once divine familiars who watched over the world from the Pillar Hall of Space. Temple of Space selects people and objects from a specific historical age or a now vanished civilization, using them as the smallest possible segments. Once elevated, the chosen are preserved here as living memories, forever. Doesn't sound like a very happy fate. I suspect it was not originally designed as an eternal paradise or some heaven in the sky. Still, the god of Space's sisters would occasionally bring things of interest into the temple and grant small pardons for acts of change. Oh, Paimon gets this place was a spotless but dull bookshelf that the sisters then covered in stickers and stuffed with light novels. Then Millenta, driven by longing for his creator, reversed all the rules to their original form. He began purging everything that had changed, punishing anyone who broke from precedent. I gathered the courage to leave the relative safety of the temple's center, hoping I might be able to save an old friend. But my lack of pancreation training caught up with me, and I ended up getting chased by the guards and hiding in that spot earlier. Alright, that's the introduction. What's our plan? We fight our way through and save anyone who you know. Fine, looks like Millenta's the highest up the ladder we can reach for now. Hopefully we can get some answers from him. Oakley dokie.
War makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much.
No.
More, huh?
Hello, weird eyeball thingy. Use this piles of junk you maybe get diminished scrapped at the next routine check. Ow! Josephus. Josephus. You guys don't take damage, do you?
The insubordination!
And Shroud! Yeah. I'll uproot you!
I know what you guys are doing, but you need to stop that.
Locked on!
Now I'm all warmed up.
Jesus Christ, I'm dying.
Can't see? Rah. Smell? It's like something good is inside.
Okay, I don't think that's what I wanted to. I guess that's what I wanted to do. That makes sense now.
Keep up.
Oh, fuck me. I wanted to restore this.
Take me up!
No, okay, Chaska's dead.
Transcend.
Hi, Josephus. Oh, he was locked behind the thing. I didn't see. That makes sense now. Well, if it isn't our great master of anti-self-determination, Josephus, so why are you here cursing all who live? Cut it out, nobody dies in the Temple of Space. How strange, did you try testing that rule, Sir Anti-Self-Determination? Keep talking and a new batch of guards will be on its way. Alright, special times call for special treatment. I won't make fun of you. Little Saitlin, this is Josephus, he's a friend of mine. No need to be so sentimental, everyone here is everyone else's friend. If you can't come to love or be loved by everyone over such long periods of time, you'd drown the world in sorrow. Come, let us set our course for the heart of the world, a realm not reserved for the old or the dead, for the rich or the poor. I've quoted the poem before. That poem before. Alright, let's do this again. No.
Guess this'll go into my magic
Refactor.
pocket.
I fell off the cliff. That's cool. I wasn't looking. Well, don't worry. 5th time's the charm. Oh, look this time. I was just I was looking at those golden bird thingies. Those things.
Yeah.
Hello, person. Is this the process for a repeat exile to the apathetic interval? But why? What has she done to deserve this? That's going to be at least 50 years before we can see her again. Interesting.
Locked on. By royal decree.
Step right up. Let's get this show on the road. Yeah. Shia. Shia. Shia.
I guess she's dead.
Guess this'll go into my magic pocket.
All right. Okay. Cube. Interesting.
Guess this'll go into my magic pocket. Ah!
Ooh. Place is cool. All right, potential boss time.
Tch.
Hmm. Talk to my companion. Whoa, cube. Save you here, I don't know why, but the suppression type guards can't get in. Organization type keepers usually don't harm people either unless you try to steal relics, that is. Elaine, you've been gripping that suitcase this whole time, your knuckles are all pale. It's safe here, so just put it down for you now, okay? Well, unless you've got stolen relics in that suitcase, but that can't be right. Mm-hmm. Still, I'm sure it's got to be full of valuable items. Not really, it's just some things I needed to say goodbye to before leaving. Huh? It's nothing. And your sister have vastly different personalities. What did you say? I mean, have you met my sister? Did she come here before? So the Hilda you mentioned before really is... Easy now, young Zetlin. This place is safe. We can take our time talking about your sister. Shameless fellow, Hilda called you Grandpa. Couldn't tell you how many years ago I was born. Still, I have heard you all speak of an age-long past when the gods waged war across the land. In my time, there were no gods living in our lands at all. Have you ever seen an angel? That makes you a great-great-great-great-grandpa historian. Nay, once you get here, all you are caught within stagnant space-time. Saints and commoners, wise and foolish, young and old, there's no difference. That is to say, don't call me Grandpa. Then let's call each other whatever we want. I'll call you Grandpa Astoria, and you call me Young Hilda. She was a good lass, but for some reason she always looked a little gloomy. Indeed. Hey, stop getting sentimental. Zetlin's suitcase has been stolen. Hey, give it back. You got away. This is going to be a difficult chase. What do we do? Don't let this get you down, Zaytlin. I have a theory. It'll come with me. Okay. Cube. Cube. Hmm. Okay.
Take me up! Bullseye!
Knock him down.
Ugh. Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Now disappear! Shit!
There it is. Oh, thank goodness. Looks like we only recovered a small portion of the stuff, though. Then besides the suspected suitcase and everything inside has been classified as relics of this age. The rest were likely dispersed and placed in other areas. Whereas Outland will find them together. Thank you all. Then, shall I tell you about the themed areas? Okay, then tell us. I'm listening. Besides people like us, some landscapes, relics, and even ecosystems were also uplifted to this place. The temple was originally meant to preserve them as segments of human culture, though some gradually developed their own functions. Take for example the Langwing Academy from ancient Liyue. It has now become an area devoted to art and painting. Then there's Venipia, a laborer who once hauled some stone for the mausoleum of King Deshret. Under orders, he rebuilt a desert-style complex called the Desert Pavilion. Last is my personal favorite, the Mahavipulia Chamber. Besides ancient texts, it also contains new novels written by some of the uplifted. But since the purpose of the Temple of Space is preservation rather than evolution, they were also the first to face punishment. So if we go to those 3 places, we can find the things Zaytlin lost, right? You could also free those areas and rescue the others if it's not too much trouble, of course. Oh ho, Historia, that's gonna run you extra. I wouldn't put it like that. We should go help everyone and find my things along the way. Your personal effects are of utmost importance here, Lind. You are, after all, someone who lives in the present. This place is but an anthology of the past. It has no future, whereas you still have yours. That makes your needs the most important, do you understand? In the end, a living person may amount to nothing more than a name on the gravestone. Even so, a name carries countless memories as well as the stories and strength passed on through them, young Zaytlin. Let us return and rest for now. I suspect you still have many questions. We did it. So this lost belongings and liberate the area.
And now I'll make it all disappear. Just kidding.
Open fire! Locked on!
And shroud! Oh! Yeah. No rest for the weak.
You drop stuff now?
And now I'll make it all
Okay.
disappear. Just kidding.
Swimming. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Step right up.
Oz, reveal.
Can't see? Oh, one thing after. Rah. Yeah. Phew, I hear everything. Here comes the finale. Yeah, now disappear.
Ha! Locked on.
Interesting. Hello, pretty tats.
Let's fly. Locked on.
Hold on to your hats.
By royal decree.
And shroud. Yeah. Phew. And voila. Guess this'll go into my magic.
Take me up.
All right. There it is. Ooh, above it. Is that a dim star Paimon sees over there?
Let's fly.
Let's do the Illuminating Academy that Astoria was talking about. Are these ink blots? They kind of feel human somehow.
Take me up.
And I didn't get to read that. Abstractionist. Hello. Bye. There's the star. Went open, Shadow. How about giving it a real nasty kick? Kick forcefully. How's it? I can't feel my leg. So that dim star from just now, see? Yeah. Oh, there are any mechanisms? Or just what kind of mechanism is this? Dimensional manipulation? Uh-huh. Ah, hello, person. Ink person found. Okay. Hello. Bye. Dex.
Mora makes a lot of problems go
Ah,
away.
how incredible.
So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Make sure you watch out for the deep meaning that isn't obsessive. What in the world is Inkman talking about? Dex, did you understand any of that? It must have meant the deep meaning that isn't abstractionist. Abstractionists. Is. Yes, this painting really isn't the abstractionist sort. Abstraction. Cool. It really came to life. Is that what they call realism? Realistic art? Realism?
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict.
Why does it feel like we're still missing something?
Luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
It is incomplete. There's another painting over here. You're up, Dex. Oh, fuck off.
Locked on. Open fire. Wings of darkness. Come, sever.
My tail's all messed up. Rah. Sia. Rah. Let's nip that in the bud. Let's get this show on the road. Yeah. Sia. Yeah.
Oz, reveal thyself.
You just fucking die. Thank you. Done and dusted. It's your now, Dex, for the real this time. Oh, a human popped out at this time. Dowsy. Hello, friend.
What drink?
Ah, mountains cannot crush the buried spirit through riven clouds. The sky at last appears. I'm free. Hilda, Dex, and my new friends, please accept my thanks. I'm her younger sister, Zaytland. Oh, why you two look so alike? Yes, I've been told that a lot. And who are these two? My name's Paimon and this is Jedi Wolf. It was Astoria's commission that brought us here. In that case, let's dispense with the introductions. Do you possess any degree of martial skill, preferably of the sort that might see off a legatus of Remuria? So how did you come up with that description? This goes back to how a certain border fortress rose to prominence when Remuria was destroyed. One day, after much time had passed, an old man arrived at its gates, claiming to be the acting master of the Gulha clan. One day, the two sides fell to arguing. When the Remurian commander said that he was in charge of music in the army, the acting master thought him weak. But in truth, the greater your musical mastery, the higher your rank in the Remurian military. This commander, why he had already undergone petrification. By the way, I don't know if you've heard of this, but everyone in the Remurian inner circles was transformed into Ichor, becoming semi-immortal golems. So when the acting master channeled his inner energies into a single strike, he only wound up hurting his own hand. He then spoke harshly, lamenting a lack of successors to the Gulha clans, secret arts, and the withering of talent on the vine in his era. Why? So he claimed he didn't even possess a vision. Of course, he wouldn't have been selected if he had one in the first place. After enduring the apathetic interval, we could no longer receive visions. But anyway, back to our story. The commander shot back with choice of words of his own, claiming that the legati of Remuria were far more terrifying than he could ever be. Sure, cool story, Paimon supposes. Also, don't worry, but Jedivel's 1000% got what it takes to defeat a legatus. Both hands tied behind my back. Even. That's great. By the way, why were you in the painting and what were those humanoid ink blots? This is how Melinta delivers punishment, sealing people into paintings and smushing them into ink blots. Just like my cage, which was encased in layers of paintings. So the ink blots we saw back there were actually people? Yes. No, we're to the wise. The more realistic a painting is, the more fitting a cage is to ensconce your spirit. After all, its essence may be grasped at a glance. As such, expect hidden secrets lurking behind any realistic paintings you find here. And what should we do next? This is not the right place for such talk. Let's head back first. Oakley dokley. Huh. We sure made it back quickly. His innate value is comparable to the fidgeting touch from Rex Lapis' hand, which brought some stone to life. And with the power of your heart and mind, you can really turn those lifelike paintings into reality. Anyway, what's our next plan of action? The key to restoring the entire library lies in completing that final illuminating stroke. Before we do that, we must first restore this painting. Once the heavenly heart emerges, the four horizons fade to white. What a commanding name. That's Inazuman preferences and painting names for you. Theoretically, we should be able to complete the missing part of the painting in the Tower of Radiant Light. But with our path barred, it seems we can only head to the abode of resplendent talent to see if we can reach the Tower of Radiant Light from there. Wait, it was behind this door the whole time? Paimon had Jedi will kick this thing. Full force. Jedi was strong enough to level mountains, but the door didn't even budge. Is your foot numb? Yeah. Probably because this door is manifested from the painting through the mind. As such, it doesn't exist as physical matter as we know it. Historian once mentioned that he had a teacher named Aristocles, who was always saying that mind prevails over matter. I guess that it was what they meant. But leveling mountains, you say, that would make you just as powerful as Daha. Speaking of which, Yu Huang Yi from the Mayovipulia chamber told me that as Daha already existed back in his era. As such, the so-called finishing touch that brought the dragon to life was nothing more than a legend, the invention of later generations. A fine story all the same, of course. Did you realize something from that? I just told him, you've ruined a precious memory, you know that? I can relate. Never mind, just take it as a fun little anecdote. Anyway, since the door was born from a painting, a painter must open it. Allow me to do that for you. I don't seem very surprised. That's because Daio's been through even crazier stuff. True. Lots of extraordinary adventures, huh? I guess I shouldn't even be surprised if you saved the world before. He and his sister were separated by an awful god. The main goal of our adventure is to find his lost sibling. So Jedi Wolf can understand how you feel. I hope you find your sibling and you may live a life of peace and happiness. Oh, thanks. Oh, Paimon, sorry. She forgot that you won't. Please don't apologize. It was my fault for bringing it up. Also, that's not what I meant. I really hope that your wish comes true. Thank you, Zaylin. Alright, open sesame. Let's get moving then. Let's go. Head to the abode of resplendent talent. All that outside the window, is that really just painting? When the false is taken as true, the true also becomes false. Can't read that fast. Thank you, game. Paimon can't believe this isn't real either. If the painting is real, then the landscape it depicts must be real too, so, yeah, it's not a deep. Yeah. That's glitchy. There's a reason some people call me Dark Song to be fun. Okay. Glitchy. So, these photos. They were painted using a camera, yes. Back then, your sister told us of something capable of creating pictures even more lifelike than the most realistic paintings. We all wondered what it would be like. It's a shame that she didn't have a camera, or nor should she have a picture painted by it on hand. Now that I've seen one myself, it does look incredibly lifelike. Yeah, how's that for feeling smug? Machines have taken realism to its natural end, but there's still room for imagination, you know? Not exactly. No matter how realistic the painting, it still carries the painter's emotions and aesthetic sense. Though some of the colors can't be found in the real world, you can really feel the painter's heart from the way said colors are used. Even the most realistic painting carries within it minor details of fiction, exaggeration, and blur. That's where the artist's aesthetics and craft come into play. Okay, it's not like Paimon doesn't get it. Paimon just wanted to compliment you so she could ask you to, maybe draw something for us later. Could we take it with us? I don't think you could take it with you, otherwise you'd make a lot of more from selling my painting. Lots of more, huh? Were you a famous painter or something? Let me have a look. I can't believe I'm looking at an authentic Yunlai Dao, and painted just last week too. Thank you so much. Could Paimon have a look? Sure, these photos were taken during my sister's vacation. The passerby she asked was really bad at photography, so some photos only show the top of her head poking out from the bottom. But I can tell that she's smiling happily all the same. Little you see that the lighting and composition of these photos are terrible. That's no sense of depth or layering at all. Not that bad. I think they're the best. These are the best photos. If your sister hadn't insisted on only showing her head, these would have been the worst of scenic paintings. I mean, scenic photos. Thanks to her, they have become memories and proof of her presence there. I think I get what you mean. I found my stuff. Let's keep helping Dao out, shall we? I think the painting there leads to the abode of resplendent talent. See if you can find a way to the Tower of Radiant Light from there. That said, I won't be joining you for your next journey. I'll head back to the central area to let others know we're safe, then I'll be back in no time. Whether I succeed or not, I should have enough time to see you again on my way back. Alright. We're here. We're seeing Inkman everywhere. Interesting. Ah. Looks like the place in the painting is somewhere else. Oh, it's here. Looks like there's a survivor over there. Looks like he's from Fontaine, I think.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Maki. Hello, my name is Escher. I'm a painter. Oh, so you're the Maki that Historia was talking about? The one who did all those amazing paintings? Wait, Paimon just read. Have we met before? No, and Escher was my birth name, so... both of those names sound very familiar. Oh, really? Do you have any brothers or who suddenly disappeared? I'm afraid not. Wait, was he the one that we met at the beginning in the front? When we got to the first statue? Anyway, please come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe. I also don't like that everything's glitching. But we're not looking for a safe place. We're here to solve the problem. If that's the case, you should also come with me. I'll take you where you need to go. Weird guy. Whatever. Let's follow him and see what's he's up to. There's something weird about this person. You know, maybe the nickname Maki was given to him by somebody. Maki. Something feels off. Painting so well done, it's like you're right in there. Is that how it feels to you? Huh? We've reached the end? Oh, I knew it. That fellow's a fake. It's another ambush. Oh, fuck. Little Angelo, run. Grab unfold paintings to... Shut up. Another way. We don't have any burly handy. Let's give it. Where are you coming from over there? Ah, fuck. Ink drops. Oh. All right. Oh, we're somewhere.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, fuck me. This must be that artwork Daoji was talking about. Was I? Ow. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Looks like things went smoothly for you guys too. Dao, can you believe it? We ran into a fake Escher. We followed Dao in about what just happened. This must be Lenta working from behind the curtains. To him, names are nothing but a string of numbers slapped onto us when we arrive here. How could we know that Monkey was in a game that Escher's grandfather and father gave him in his childhood? But as it turned out, everyone here gets along so well that you all call him that now. It's because we were somewhat unsettled by his paintings doesn't mean we disliked him. It's just that messing with space is a grave issue around here. That only makes Paimon want to see his work even more. You'll get the chance to see it, I'm sure. Now that we've got the whole set of paintings, one stroke is all we need to connect them. Allow my clumsy hand to provide that finishing touch. After all, I did coach Kanao. On his Liyue landscape paintings, he won't mind me adding a little something. Through this painting, you should be able to reach the pavilion of paintings at the center. Once you're inside, try reaching out and plucking the heavenly heart. It just occurred to me, adding feet to a dragon and dotting the eyes of a dragon are both sayings concerning dragons. Their meanings are worlds apart. They sure are. Bye, Dao. Wow. Are we at the pavilion of paintings? That star is right over there. I thought it was some kind of abstract art. Turns out it's plenty real. Sure is.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Damn. No, Yoshitoshi, Bosch, you've all come back to life. Oh yeah, and I never want to paint another screen again. Good to have you back, Jodo, Paimon, and our young Zitland. Oh, you all a great deal. You really look like Hilda. My elder sister. I know, this old man's still got an eye for people. Speaking of which, Zitland, come here for a moment. Hey guys, for all this stuff.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Which I haven't seen Monkey anywhere. Did he end up trapped in the desert pavilion? That's on you, lot. Why did you lure him into the construction site anyway? We weren't excluding him or anything. We just wanted him to show the people from the desert pavilion how shocking the spatial distortion is. After all, they're the ones who were obsessed with space. Messing with space might break the rules around here. He's probably been forcibly exiled by Malenta by now. Probably. These melons. Are they ripe? Huh? That means, are you sure they're ready to eat? That doesn't matter. Caitlin, the two of us used to teach your sister how to draw. Huh. That's her signature. And since it's her stuff, you should be the one to keep them and take them away from this place. What do you think of this painting? How should I put it? Some people can paint on par with masters in their teenage years, and so they spent the rest of their lives searching for paintings imbued with childlike innocence. I can neither discern a masterful temper nor a childlike innocence from Hilda's painting. Instead, it is tinged with sadness. Isn't the sadness conveyed by painting the fruit impressive enough? Or you tell me this painting is devoid of childlike charm and doesn't look like a master's work? Talent and diligent practice are prerequisites for cultivating the spirit of a master. So why don't you forget what we've taught and do another painting? You guys are hilarious. I'm not doing another painting. I've experienced it once already and I find it quite interesting. But just as the canvas, once colored, cannot return to pristine white, how could I possibly forget what I've learned? Let the mediocre piece be as it is. That's so it's just a mediocre piece. Yet she still signed her name on it. Yes, when we artists take commissions, we always use secret signatures to sign our work. So she's aimed at the painting long live life, and then she left. What do you think? Are you going to take her painting with you? No, let it stay where it belongs. Such paintings may become lost and destroyed in less than 100 years if brought outside. Better let it repose in eternal peace here with you. I see. We have to go back to Astoria. Oh. Looks like everything's going smoothly. Astoria, what are you doing here? Dal told me that you had arrived at Lungwang Academy, so I came along with him. How's the search going? Have you found what you're looking for this time, Zaitlin? I have. You tell me what it was that landed in Lungwang Academy this time? This is the place of painters, after all. To tell the truth, I haven't a foggiest what it might be. Photos from my sister's camera. A camera? I've heard people talking about such devices before. You're falling behind. The painters have all heard about cameras from Zaylin's sister. That's because people here focus on the visual arts. It's normal that she talked to them about it. The thing I discussed most with Hilda was philosophy. Philosophy? It's hard to imagine my sister talking about this with someone as knowledgeable as you. Oh, you flatter me. We weren't getting into any deep or complex debates. We were just chatting about how to look at the everyday things around us. For example, the most fundamental questions of philosophy is whether we should or shouldn't end it all tomorrow. Huh? Allow me to explain. In a sense, our inquiry into the world is a search for the very meaning of our existence within it. Whether we are the children seated upon the god's knees or merely echoes in the winds of inconsistent time, all of that is too far removed. How can an ordinary person weigh themselves against the universe? For most, the world is no more than their own life. If we one day discover that everything is destined to return to nothingness in the far future, would our lives now still hold meaning? Or should we live our lives be a shoreless sea of suffering to begin with, then the world may in truth be but a collection of agonies. In either case, there's no difference between living and not. In the latter, death might even be called a release. Paimon doesn't think that's right. Not that she knows how to argue against you, though. And what was my sister's response? Never mind that. I was the one arguing that even if life is inherently meaningless, we should still choose to live it. Ah, it seems you haven't heard. I saw my sister's tombstone back at the sanatorium. Thanks for trying to save her in the end. What's written on her epitaph? One lifetime doesn't count. Is that what it says? I see. Zaytlin. I can hardly believe it myself, and I wish I could say something to take your pain away. Give me some time, though. You don't have to say anything. Thought I'd cry the moment I saw her tombstone, but as it turned out, I was unusually calm. It would have been better if I had cried. That's not what I meant. Anyway, you'll understand later. Alright, we have other places to visit. This got into something I didn't think it would get into. Interesting. Interessante. Nice. Gotta get the other quick travel thing. Okay. I don't know why I did that, but alright.
Let's fly. Cha!
Alright, we got that teleport. How do we get to here?
Take me up.
Mm-hmm. The wretched guardian, I was gone for barely a moment, and it's already folded this entire place up. Just as the glorious holy sovereign Calamont warned, beings that transcend humanity must be consumed by the blazing sun's fire. Osiris said that if Dominus Boethius saw what Dominus Cassiodor's successors had done to musical instruments, he'd probably get so incensed to tear down his palace. Vindia replied that Boethius wouldn't even have to. When she was still above ground, Cassiodor's palace in Petrochlori had already been razed by the king of Aramorica. So I said in that case, Boethius and the king of Aramorica must have been good friends, but my words were met only with silence. You're welcome. No problem. Think. We're
Let's fly.
going to blow you up. Oh, hello there.
Fire in the hole!
All right. Yeah. Yep. That was cool.
Now disappear!
The insubordination.
Can you
Can't see?
don't
I hear
care
everything.
to fight any of you.
A round of applause! Yeah.
By royal decree.
I'll uproot you!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I've not finished my research. Yeah. Da. Yeah. Da.
Oz reveal.
Here comes the finale.
Hello, Romhulda and our new friends. Oh, Dex is here too. I'm Zitland, her sister. Oh, I see. You two look so alike. My name is Okuguni. As later generations would account it, I should be from the era when yokai roamed the lands before Narukami unified the Thundering Archipelago. I'm Kelcerus. I'm from the Romurian era. And I'm Yu Huang Yi. I come from the era when Shanhua Fort stood at the fort of Mount Tianheng, and the Guili Assembly had not yet been founded. Just a heads up, besides the newcomers from the borderlands, all Romurians are made of rock. Don't freak out when you see them. The last time it's Icarification. I'll show you made of rock, you. Well, we've got one person seamlessly switching between the 3 different personas here. That's because we're all stuck inside these pages. Quiet you, if you hadn't gotten rewritten Irinius, would we even be in this mess? As I see it, this is clearly an Okukuni. This place is called the Pulia Chamber. You can call it the Archives, whichever you prefer. As you can see, we have been condemned to exile pressed between these pages. Hey, can you get Dex to restore me first? We can talk after. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, the paper people have become, solid people. Can only say. This feels so good. When was the last time I had a good stretch? So how did you guys get turned into paper in the first place? Okukuni got so fired up reading the new novels written by later generations that he wanted to dive in and enjoy the adventure. He wanted to see if he had the strength of an entry-level centurion, so he got turned into a paper person. Cut it out, be serious. We've been swapping fun stories ever since we were selected to come here. Yes, our earthly instincts never really left us, though, because we fell back into the habit of writing novels. Though the relentless torment and tempering within the apathetic interval sought to erode our will and desire, it somehow aligned with the ancient art of severing the 3 deadly selves. But even if that tiny creative spark fades, a single good idea will suffice to bring it back to life. Indeed, the apathetic interval had stripped away my faith in Phobos, but I still got the urge to write every once in a while. And then, of course, we got punished by the guards. It's not hard to see why. Anyone who lays eyes on what Okukuni wrote can't help but exclaim, "What's this weird stuff you're writing?" But you know what? It's got a kick to it. Mind you, it helps that the original work by those who came after anyway was excellent to begin with. Don't rub it in. They'll start thinking that you're being serious. Valentana classified our work as a pollutant. He claimed that it blurred the line between fact and fiction, sullying what should be a pure and proper cultural landscape. Admittedly, our stories were shelved right alongside actual historical works in academic papers. His principles are one thing, the stuff you write is another. By the way, Zitland, which of the 5 Yaksha generals do you like the most? Your sister read those stories with you when you were younger, right? She said Virtus was her favorite. We had already been pressed into a paper slip by the time she arrived, but she thought nothing of it and chatted with us for a bit. I like Elatus. He seems really strong and resilient. Neither my sister nor I could ever be as tough as he is. Just as a side note, how do we restore this place and rescue the others? What? That's hardly a side note, it's serious business. You could have fooled Paimon there with how much you're talking. The thing that Dex just touches is the key. Whenever space is manipulated, it leaves a residual trail of its own reversal. As for what it's called, we haven't given it a name yet. We'll have to come up with one, though, or it's going to be a pain to talk about. I think we should call it the Archaeology Stone. We're digging through deep mysteries to unlock them, so archaeology, but with a key. No, I'm all for hope key dope key. It's more fitting at the end of the day. Hope is what remains within. And this is such a hassle, the 2 of us are doing all the heavy lifting. 3 of us are doing all the heavy lifting, so we should get to name it. We'll call it the Restoration Corps. No objections allowed. I don't really mind. Once this place is completely liberated, we probably won't ever have to see it again. I'd say it'd be best if nothing like it ever exists again. Fair enough. Well, you have our thanks for taking care of this. Since the 3 of us combined barely have the strength of an entry-level rookie soldier, we'll sit this one out. You've clearly overestimated yourself as a Romarian, just as you've estimated the average strength of an average Romarian soldier. The library entrance is right over there. With Dex's power, we should be able to find the hidden door in no time. You can turn to the main hall in the center now. You'll be safe there. That's where Astoria and Josephus are waiting. You guys get yourselves out of harm's way as planned. I will act as their guide for this leg of the journey. Be careful, you haven't finished your novel yet. We'll let everyone know we're safe and then we'll come straight back. Please don't get turned into paper again.
I wonder if this chest is some kind of trick.
Right.
fire!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Rah! Yeah! Rah! I hear everything! Yeah!
Oz revealed by take me up.
Take it with us for now.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Kind of an entrance. Go on. These items that what's going on?
Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
By royal decree.
And shroud! Yeah, I'll uproot you! Now disappear! A round of applause!
Let's fly.
Locked on! Open fire!
A worthy fight.
Oz revealed by
Can't see? Rah! Sia! Keep up. Smells like something good is inside.
Look like it's here. Should we get text to flip the pages? Page. Yeah.
Keep up.
Why is there only half of this thing? Is the other half hidden in there too?
Keep up.
Alright. Got ourselves a complete core. We don't have to put it together ourselves. Oh. Got it. Well, I found the power source.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Thanks, Dinah. Okay.
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud. Yeah.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
And voila! Shia! 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 Here comes the finale. Now disappear. Ha! Fire in the hole. Can't see? I'll uproot you! Step right up.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Take me up! Bullseye! Locked on!
Okay, it's a trap. Dylan, are you okay? That was a nasty fall. Should have had my back. I was a little scared, but I'm fine. I'm sorry, I keep dragging you down. No, you don't. Well, I know I'm dead weight. No one has so much as gave a hoot about little old me. What do you mean? Didn't Paimon grab you onto you in general just now? You were pulling us upwards. You were using me as a buffer. Uncle Huang Yi, Paimon can fly. She wouldn't even have fallen if she wasn't trying to help you and Jedi Wolf. Oh yeah, alright. It's all my fault for being so heavy, I guess. Dylan smiled. We make a great team, Uncle Huang Yi. Don't wind yourself up too tight, Zaitlin. There it is, finally. I feel so silly, it just means the merger to give about half a bed for preachers to trick over the more for the other half. More as in Morax, I see a destiny decreed by heaven. My time spent here, I think I could be content with that. These are the letters we wrote to each other, my sister and I. It's really personal. Let's not look through them, Jedi Wolf. It's no big deal, really, just for family stuff. She was bored at the sanatorium and wrote them to pass the time. She wrote about how the air was fresh, how there were old people everywhere, how comfortable it was in the mountains, but also how dull it was. She said that she often went to the sanatorium graveyard to read the epitaphs. She wanted to learn the stories of those who never returned home, those who found their final rest upon the mountains instead. She wrote that the sanatorium itself was about to be demolished, so that she had to emerge from the shadow of the past. And then one day she wrote to me and said, she's going somewhere far away, that I shouldn't worry. Ah. No way, your sister was really upbeat and talkative when she came here. Then I came to the temple beneath Wind Rest Peak and saw her gravestone, perched on a lonely mountain in a strange, distant land. Oh no, Paimon made you talk about the sad stuff again, and she doesn't know how to comfort you either, sorry. You don't have to comfort me. The latter half of life is nothing but a series of farewells. It's like writing in the sand, here one moment scattered by the next. Apologies, I really didn't know. I never could have guessed that something like this would happen. When she arrived, the selection process for elevation was already a mess. Everyone was in low spirits. Time, which was already at a standstill, lost all meaning. Then it turned into true nothingness. Her arrival brought a spark of life we hadn't seen in a long time. She was truly a good person. That's right. I'm really sorry to say this, but I didn't ask for your names just now because I came with the intention of saying goodbye. I didn't plan on meeting anyone new because I didn't want to say even more goodbyes. We don't really mind. What matters is that we know each other now, right? Farewells are the seeds of reunions. Going on adventures with lively people, it's not so bad. Never imagined I'd have a chance like this after growing up. That's exactly how your sister made us feel too. And now that we've found what Zaitlin lost, we just have to fix the restoration core, right? Alright, what were you saying?
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Let's fly. Open fire.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Take me up.
Okay, fuck you. Where's the last restoration core? I believe I said it in this book. This book is called Tale of the Lock Knight. Wherever we read in the translation, though. Story spoke very highly of it after his read. To capture the precise moment when realism collapsed into nominalism. Simon has no idea what that means. I'd love to read it. Okay, anyway, do we have any idea of how we can retrieve the restoration core? As I said before, we can use this power of this library that I've seen. The restoration core should be hidden in the book. I'll lead it down through the book and go on an adventure to delve. Not for you to experience what it's like to be a paper person, eh? But I'm a hero in 3 dimensions. If anything happens, Paimon and I will come save you. I need the greatest guide into that. You're unbelievable. Fine, Paimon will go with you. Uncle Huang Yi, this is super important, so don't mess up, okay? Actually, the restoration success might rest entirely with Miss Zaitlin. What? Well, Lonza has reviewed and tampered with this text. It's filled with a great deal of unwarranted malice, and I'm too familiar with both Irene and the original Irene as my heart lacks the power to alter the scenes in time. Put another way, my perception of this story is irrevocably locked on its tragedy, but it must be written to have a happy ending. So what do we do? We'll need Zaitlin to neutralize every crisis that emerges in the text and steer the plot toward a happy ending. Are you really going to put their safety in my hands? And you even want me to imagine good things happening out of the blue? I can't do it. I can't do anything right. We believe in you. We aren't just living, we're adventuring. Fortune favors the bold, you know. Heaven helps those who help themselves. Alright, I'll try. In we go. Press 6 expand point to expand to space. Back to first point to the other point. This is a very dirty move through water like gossamer. Game's mass withered and afraid who would have been in the very realm itself. The ears of the god snatchers are bright at the god sisters can no longer have them elated fate. Cool. Roman golems lay in wait by the wayside, cloaked in shadow. Even though the Mandius heroes above fall to straight back to the heel. How much of their deck? Yeah, can we just break it? No. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is a sacred grail that this was destruction. Is that a waterfall up ahead? Caitlin. We did it. Yeah, that was a unique experience. How are you feeling? It's nice to be three-dimensional. Ink paper isn't. Yeah. Thanks, Caitlin. No need to thank me, the stakes were much higher for you. Once we check that place to move. Amazing, Melanto's control over this area will finally be broken. One more thing, Caitlin. What's the matter? I misspoke a moment ago. I'd like to correct myself. Living is a grand adventure and life is a long journey. I've held on for this long. Where are the good things I was supposed to find? You met Jedi with Paimon and me, and then you came here. You might be a complete mess at the moment, but to be chosen to come here and attain eternity is a 1 in a million chance. You said you wanted to stay here a while ago, right? What do you think? Would you like to stay? This is a good place. Everyone lives in harmony. You're all wise and pure of heart. But we can talk about that later. Let's head back first. I wonder how Okukuni and Kelserius are doing. You did it. You guys are amazing. In terms of strength, you are, at the very least, an entry-level Legion commander. You say that, but even amongst entry-level Legion commanders, you've got Golem constructs, Arbiters, Aspirant, Arbiters, and Arbiter Golem hybrids. You can't put them on the same tier. You keep your mouth shut. The last Restoration Core has been hidden in your stupid novel this whole time. All I can think about right now is landing a fist right in your face. I'm Ikarified. Your hand is the only thing that would hurt. That's exactly why I haven't used my Guha arts to hit you yet. Alright.
War makes a lot of problems go.
Oh, what's that? A page flying around
You
up there?
never have
Hold
too much
on.
more,
Someone's
huh?
trapped in it. Yeah, well. Guess we'll help them. How do I go? Fucking. Hey. Fuck off. Okay, thank you. You stop with the book show on the one on the side. Yep. It's safe here. What is it, my golden friend? Nothing, I'm just a little curious, that's all. I'm just wondering if you're stuck up there. Thank you, but no, I'm not stuck. It's safe when I am high up here. I won't get killed. Here it's high up and you can see far and wide. It's a good place to hide. In our Kelpol, being on the ground is considered dangerous even if the great rulers above us don't decide to wipe us out on a whim. The other Kelpuli will still come to plunder us. Perched on the cliffs and in the trees like the Quetzals allows us to flee calamity before it strikes. Besides, Vindia says that she wishes to see me fly. She wants to sing of riding a giant bird in a story of adventure. For sure she isn't putting you on. No. Vindia's a very good person, maybe even as good as the Lord of Crossroads. They're both such kind people, but it's amazing just how you two flew all the way up there. This is for you. Consider proof of our friendship. Now I must think about how we can fly even higher to stay out of danger's reach. Neither the great rulers nor the conquerors who revel in flying are here. It is true, but I'm already used to having means of escape wherever I am. Thanks.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream there. We're about 8 minutes early, but that's okay. I don't think we have enough time to start anything else up. So, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching. Sorry this was a whole long read one. I've done these before in the past. I hate that all of this stuff is not voiced, but you know, whatever. So I have to read for 2 hours straight. Next stream's gonna be...
Gaining some altitude can bring...
Next stream's gonna be... Sunday, we're playing some Neverness. Then Tuesday, some more VR chat. Then Friday, some more Genshin Impact where we'll be continuing this story, maybe doing some other world quest. Maybe the update will come up. I don't know. Probably not. It's probably going to be a while. But, yeah. If you missed any previous episodes, go check out the YouTube channel. I put them in a playlist over there. I have a bunch of VODs and whatnot. You can catch up on all that kinds of stuff.
Another universe.
And yeah, I think that's it. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye!